Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My last video got a comment from Amberlyn. She asked me to do a video on the process of me getting into medical school. So the process started for me when I was in about 9th grade, freshman in high school. I realized I wanted to go to medical school. So then I realized that I need to do as many science classes in high school to help me prepare for undergraduate courses in college, as well as the medical school courses for the first 2 years. For me, I took biology 1, and chemistry 1, chemistry 2. I also recommend that you take AP biology and AP chemistry, or AP chemistry 2, depends on what your school calls it. I also took zoology and anatomy, which helped me a lot when I was an undergraduate, because in undergraduate I did my degree in biology, and we had to take zoology, course biology, we had to take a bunch of chemistry, so it helped me prepare. So the first step, I think, in the process for me was realizing that I needed to go to medical school. I wanted to go, and that I take the many science courses in high school to help me prepare for my coursework and my undergraduate studies. Next step in my journey to medical school would be to join as many organizations in high school. So the first thing I would recommend that you try to get into National Honor Societies for college purposes, because for college applications and pre-med programs, they look at your organizations that you were in, the courses you take in high school, and your GPA. So the next thing I recommend is doing organizations such as National Honor Society, volunteering around your community, even shadowing in high school, maybe. Next thing is common sense, but you need to study, because your GPA in high school really matters to the pre-med committee as well as your college for admissions into the program, because some colleges, they do have a limit to the amount of people that can get into the pre-med program. So you need to study. Make sure your GPA is between a 3.3 and a 3.6 for high school, so you can get into the pre-med program at your college. So next, you need to choose a major for college around your junior or senior year, probably your senior year. You need to choose a major that can help you succeed academically as well as socially, and undergraduate to help you prepare for medical school. Most people in the pre-med program or pre-professional programs, such as pre-dentistry, pre-physical therapy, pre-pharmacy, choose biology. Some choose chemistry, but most choose biology. In my experience, most choose biology, especially for medical school. So now talking about college, what you need to do in college, and my process and my journey to medical school when I was in college. First step in college, to make sure after choosing a major, is make sure you choose the right prerequisites. So for most US and Caribbean medical schools, the prerequisites are biology 1, biology 2, general chemistry 1, general chemistry 2, which are inorganic chemistry 1 and 2, and then organic chemistry 1 and 2, and then physics 1 and 2. Some US medical schools and some Caribbean medical schools only require you to have 1 physics, and some don't require you to have any physics, so it just depends on what school you want to go to. I recommend you take both physics 1 and 2, just in case the school does require, then you have it. If they don't require, then you already have it, and that's not a big deal. So they require English 1 and English 2, but most colleges require that for you to graduate in your general studies. So next, you need to study in undergraduate as well. Your GPA for medical school, your range should be 3.3 to 3.6, but the higher the GPA, the higher your chances are of getting into the medical school. Caribbean medical schools usually have a lower requirement for GPA, but 3.3 to 3.6 is the range you need to be in. If you're higher than that, then fine. If you're below a 3.3, check out my other video titled How to Get in Medical School with a Low GPA, and you can link it. I'll link it below. You can find it on my channel. The next thing is you need to shadow a lot. Not a lot, but you need to shadow, because I've known people that have not gone into medical school their first try just by not shadowing. So it's a big deal to shadow. I recommend you start off with whatever type of doctor you think you want to go, or whatever type of field you want to go into. I would start off with family medicine, and then shadow them and see what it's like, and then try to branch out if you want to go into other fields such as cardiology or surgery. Try to start with family medicine, shadow them, get the experience, and then contact hospitals or other physicians and see if you can shadow them, like such as cardiologists or neurologists. Depends on what you want to go into, or you think you want to go into. So during your junior year, you need to take the MCAT, preferably, as long as you have the prerequisites completed For myself, I didn't have all the prerequisites completed my junior year, so I had to wait till my senior year to take the MCAT. So I recommend you have all the prerequisites completed. If not, then I'm gonna wait to take the MCAT because first of all, the MCAT is expensive, and then it's a hard test you need to prepare for. So if you don't have the prerequisites, it's gonna be hard for you to teach yourself, such as physics and organic chemistry. It's gonna be hard to teach yourself. Also, the MCAT, you can only take it so many times. You only have like 5 to 7 times to take it in your whole life, so you need to do good, preferably the first time. But you only have like so many chances to take the MCAT, so you don't want to waste them if you're not prepared. The average score for the MCAT is around 500 now for the new MCAT for the 2015 test, which is now used this year too. So the average score is around 500, so if you get 500, that's good. Caribbean medical schools, most of them want you to have a 500. U.S. schools are a little bit higher than that for admissions. So, but you need to check out each medical school that you're interested in and look at their website or contact the admissions committee to see if you have a high enough score. See what the cutoff score is for an interview and admission. My next step in my journey to medical school was after you do the MCAT and get your scores back. The scores come back in about a month after you take the test. Was the interview. So you apply to schools and they take a couple weeks usually, and then they either contact you or email you. Usually they email you and they ask you if you want to do an interview, and they give you a day and you have to schedule it. I'll do a video on the interview, so keep an eye out for that video to come. After the interview, about a couple weeks after the interview, you either get an acceptance letter or a non-acceptance letter. And if you do not get an acceptance letter, just try to apply again. If you're waitlisted, try to apply to other schools. And Caribbean schools are great if you're waitlisted. If you're waitlisted in an American school, I would recommend applying to the Caribbean school because you're more likely to get in there. I'll do another video on U.S. medical schools versus Caribbean medical schools in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe below, and comment below also if you have any questions or future video topics you want me to discuss. Thanks, and see you later.